How we all doing? Hmm. Oh yeah, we gotta go up to the roof, I think. I saved after making this thing, right? Oh, here. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Alright. Are we on? Okay, I do have game audio, it's just low. There we are. I do need to prepare. Why'd you come up here? That's a good one, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put dragon moves on as many people as can fit them. Ice moves, maybe. I don't think I have any physical ice moves that go on this team. Beedrill has no move. Maybe swing? What else do we have? Oh, there we are, Outrage. Do we keep Protect? I just need to actually use it. I never use my Protect, which I really should. Alright. Yeah, fighting. Oh my gosh, our guy here is not gonna do much. If we send out Bois, they're gonna get hit with a flying move and evaporate. Oh, We have boosted Rock Tomb. We might do that. Would it be Tomb or would it be the other one? I suppose we can take Tomb and roll out. I mean, here's the thing. 60 times 2 is 120. 80 plus stab, also 120. So I would rather just keep Poison Jab. I mean, I guess this has a lower cooldown. But even so, I have 4 moves. I don't know. I guess I just like Poison Jab better. Then you, a bunch of steel moves maybe, roll out. We want to keep Leech Life even though it's not very effective because it seems to work pretty well against like big enemies with inflated hit points. Dual Chop, there we are. And then one more. I don't want to use all these special moves. But, like, look at our special attack and look at our attack. The problem with all these rock moves is that it's going to set up Delta Stream. It's going to be literally resistant to, well, not resistant, but neutral to rock. So I should just grab, you know, for the mons that have, like, the Poison Stab and the other stab moves that are neutral to Dragon Flying, I should just grab ones that are the strongest. Oh, right. Roll out. Why not? Claw? Claw's gonna have stab when we mega. You don't have any... Alright, you are really focused on rock moves, but it's really resisted. Like, knockoff is a cute move, but it's not actually going to be useful. But, yeah, anything that's, like, stronger than these moves. I mean, thankfully we have some pretty strong ones here. This is 75, that's 75. Anything that's, like, physical and more than 80 power, you know? And not resisted. Double Tate is a good option. And Wad is not to get it. Assad? Do we think we're going to get status? Probably not. You really don't get, like, a... I mean, Stone Edge is a good one, alright, but, like, we don't get a good, strong normal move? Takedown is not good. It's recoil 90 power. We don't like that. Alright. I guess we could grab Detect, though. Yeah, the reason we like Dragon is just super effective. Yeah, if we have another good poison move, I mean, we're a little spoiled with Gunk Shot Poison Jab already. I wish I could just, like, use Toxic and run around. I guess we can use Infestation and run around. Iron Tail has 100 power. That's literally stronger than any of these because it's neutral. Double Edge is neat, but like it's kind of the opposite of draining moves, where it's kind of worse because the enemy has so much HP, and like, if you boost up and take a lot of its HP with one attack, ooh, you take a lot of recoil. Yeah, it's ice or double super effective that gets reduced to regular. And then it's the weaknesses of dragon. So it is just all 3 weaknesses of dragon, because again, flying's weaknesses get cut in half. So it's the other 2 weaknesses of dragon, and fairy that I need. And again, I want to, even though Glyspot has a lot of ice moves, they're all special. Because, you know, obligatory for a water type to get, you know, Beam and Blizzard, but I'm a little surprised we get Icy Wind. Gunk Shot. Better than Metal Claw, unironically. And then we could throw a double hit on there, but I like Mega Evolved Iron Head getting stabbed. Rock Slide and Stone Edge are actually just strong moves as well. For some reason, we don't have like a good normal move that's stronger than those on Pinsir. I mean, Giga Impact, I suppose, but that's 20 cooldown and you just are stunned for a moment. There we are, double hit. I might just put the other move on here, because I'm gonna put Impact on here, just because we kind of need it. Not we need it, but like, I mean, we're not gonna be out for very long with that Dragon Ascent ready. Alright, let's just go with this. I like that you can choose to use a different one if you really feel like it. Alright, we're gonna catch Mega Rayquaza. Alright, we're at the Sky Pillar. I guess the space taking the shape of a place related to Ansha. Gotta get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega Evolved. It isn't just Ansha's dream that's coming true. Mine is too. There we go. Let's start with Pod and hope that those leech lives can help. Do people like SD in this game? I don't know, I find that it's like, you have to just keep on using it. Yep. We're all looking around at different things and it's like, no, it's all one giant symbol. Up in the sky! Something's coming! Yeah. Where did you think Rayquaza was gonna be? Ooh. What's up, boy? Wonderful. Oh, and it's got the mega energy around it already. Okay, that leech life is not gaining me much back, but it's something. I hope this bitch doesn't have any fire moves. I haven't seen any, but you never know. Alright. We've gained a lot of durability just with that. There you go. Okay, we're getting windy in here. Oh, yikes. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. You wake up, buddy. We're gonna send in... Oh, shit. Stop. Don't attack me. Oi! Get away from me! Alright. We have distracted it with Pokemon for a moment, I think. Let me get it! Ah, shit. Alright. Oh, another one of these time stops. We love the time stops. Okay, we got it. Obviously, this is phase 1, because it's got a Mega Evolve. It's very funny that they had Ricalzo in such an important position in the lore, and they made its Mega Evolution just utterly broken. So that, like, yeah, the most famous Mega Pokemon of all time that completely broke all type of power levels. And it's also like, oh, this is the first Pokemon to ever Mega Evolve, thanks to the love of humans praying to it as a deity. Don't, hey, hey, I'm just healing up. Alright, come on. Hyper Voice is an interesting choice to give this guy. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh my god. I got clipped with that one a little bit, I think. Ah! Ah! Chill out! Chill on me, I'm just a human being! Oh. Alright, we beat it up a little. Come on. There we are, come on. All the way across the sky. Alright, it's not looking at me right now, so I can just, like, really stay focused. Oh! Bye! Ah! Help! 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 Ah! Okay. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. What? Okay. Please stop focusing me down. Alright. Admittedly, maybe I should have gone with, Bizdev. But then again, it's using, the other move a bunch. It's using Hyper Voice as, like, its main move. And, like, some sort of beam here. I think that's Dragon Pulse? No, Dragon Pulse is, like, blue. What move is this using? Please tell me I didn't say Meteor Beam. Huh? Oh, we can Mega. Hold on. We'll do that. Nice. Breath is blue. I don't know. Maybe Pulse is red. Go get it. Ah! Alright. There's another one. Oh. Ow. Ah. Yeah, hold on. Let's give you a little something. Not everything, just a little something. Oh. Alright. We're doing a little better this time. I don't know if that's like a game mechanic or if that's just like me doing a little better. Oh, I get Ice Fang. I've got big mandibles on a lot of my bugs. I guess, again, it would only be, like, normal super effective, so probably other moves would be even stronger. Alright. Open up your jaw like Mary Quaid. Look at that. Lit. Okay. It's doing, like, that serene... Oh, shit! It's doing that, like, sort of serene, like, long flying thing. Alright, you have to get away from me. There we are. Come on. Get in there now. Thankfully, my allies don't have to worry about getting focused down. All it does is just come right at me and use an attack. Oh. Alright. Yeah, see what happens. Oh. Good Steel type. Good Steel type. Alright. Yeah! Alright. What can we do about this one? Oh, you have to use moves against the Whirlwinds, I guess. Oh, I completely flubbed my timing. Okay. And everybody else just passes out. What?! I guess that was a hyper voice. Okay. I don't know, man. Maybe it was a little tricky for me to tell when the attack was coming out. Or is that just another follow-up that hits everything on the field for no reason? Alright. Yeah. Very nice of them to leave you with 1 hit point after that big attack, though. Yeah, okay. I think I do get clipped by that when it just hyper voices from across the screen. Where's that Mega Power? Here we are. Chill out. I guess maybe I could get, ice moves for this first phase. But it's a little late now. Unless I want to, like, fully back out. There we are. Oh my god, look at how much healing that did. Alright, so yeah, when it's stunned, I can get a whole lot of healing out of it, actually. Alright. That's phase 1. Oh, whoops. Okay, stop all that shit. Alright, there we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I definitely get clipped by Hyper Voice. It's kind of horseshit that it does that right after it. Come on. Ah, shit. Alright, so we can target the whirlwind itself, and I guess we just gotta go at it until the vortex is gone? Until it weakens, at least. Okay, and then we can go back in. Yeah, see, that Hyper Voice is huge. So, like, yeah, you will get blown up if you try to actually play the game. Oh! Yikes! Fuck. Leave me alone. Alright, there goes Pod. Ah! Ah! Okay. Sure, send him Beedrill. Oh, shit! Ah! Why me? Oh, go get him. Jesus Christ. All this wind. Alright. Hey. gosh. Hey. Alright. Get him! There you are. Alright. Overall, I would say I like the combat style in this game, even though it prompts slightly different decision-making with your 4 moves. As we can see here, I'm just sort of, you know, instead of like, you want one move that hits one guy and one move that hits a different guy, you kind of want to prepare for each individual fight. And then you want, like, a 3 or 4 move rotation that'll work on mostly anything, rather than, like, little tech moves that'll work against, you know, one thing, and then one move against somebody else. Oh, shit. And then just the active moving around in, like, the boss battles where you have to, like, avoid the wild Pokemon, or rather, in this case, the Rogue Omega's attacks. That's a nice little complication to add on, as much as I'm, you know, getting blasted by this legend here. Alright, let's see. Oh, there we are. Get in there. But yeah, for once, actually, I'm actually having to drop focus and run around a little bit more, rather than just sort of keeping my distance and attacking. Oh, what did I get hit by? Oh, this time we have to, like, attack this whirlwind to reduce it, which is an interesting gimmick. And then we can get away from this big attack. Alright, come on. Alright. Oh, there goes my guy. Sure. Next guy? Yeah, Hyper Voice. You do you. Oh, now what are we doing? Yeah, having real-time elements, obviously you have to pay a little bit more attention than you do in standard games where you can just kind of sit around as long as you like between moves. You can really consider... Sheesh. Consider your options. Oh! What the hell? Oh my gosh. Some people are thinking that they might, because Champions is going to exist in a month or two, some people do think that they are going to, like, try to make some sort of huge shakeup with the mainline series games with Wind and Waves coming up. And then leave the sort of classic style of battling that they use for their official competitive scene to be run only on Champions. But, I don't know, it seems like a little bit of wishful thinking, just people wanting the series to keep doing new things and get bigger and better. I don't know. What they've been doing so far works. It does seem that, like, with the success of Pokopia, they're, you know, handing out the IP to more studios and really trying to make sure that people actually care when they're making the games, rather than the disaster that happened with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Oh, Magnet Bomb doesn't miss. You love to see it, even though it moves so slow. Ah! Okay, I'm able to dodge that attack. I just didn't after it Mega Evolved. We can Mega. We should do that soon. Here. There we are. This is like the final encounter of this DLC, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We may be tough, but we're not quite as tough as Golisopod. Alright. Here. We gotta build up... Oh, only a little bit more Mega Meter, though. Yeah, look at that. Big body, eagle-eyed bud. Ah! Unfortunately, it's got weaker special defense, but I did train it to be more specially defensive anyway. And like a lot of these attacks are special, other than that outrage, I think. So it's got, what, hyper voice, that beam. I'm not even paying attention close enough to tell what that beam is. I don't think it's hyper, because obviously that would make it pause for a moment. Can't be meteor, because that requires a long charge up. Here, let's do this. There we are. Yeah, even though it's not very effective, I can get a lot of mileage out of using Leech Life. Not necessarily in terms of dealing damage, but in terms of, like, keeping myself up. Alright, come on. Everybody coming in. Oh, I was a little too close to that one. Alright. There we are. Okay, what have I not mentioned about the gameplay style? I don't know, just the fact that it's got, you know, it's in real time and it has some action elements means that it is more engaging to play, but as I keep quipping about, like, I don't know, maybe some people want to just be able to mash A button constantly. Oh god, I got full hit with that outrage. Alright, leave me alone, big man. Alright, we dodged that. Yeah, some people just want to mash, because it was an iconic, like, moment in Pokemon Twitter, where it was like, there was, like, this VGC player complaining about, like, oh, all the stuff they had to do to get just... They're trying to play the tournament scene. Why do they need to do all this nonsense to get their Calyrex? And it's like, on one hand, yeah. On the other hand, like, you're complaining that they gave you a game for your $90? Like, we can have problems with Sword and Shield, but, like, come on. Alright. Oh. Alright, we're down. Get him. Get his ass. Alright, we're gonna be nice and potion up a little bit. I could use my max potions. This would be the time to use them, but again, we don't need to have it just be one team member the whole time. Alright. Alright. Nope, hit it again. Go, hit. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking get blown up. Then it's gonna immediately turn at me and use Hyper Voice. And I'm gonna get clipped by it. Okay, I didn't, but that's fine. My Pokemon can faint. It'll be okay. Oh, I didn't even get hit by the main attack, which is good. Pete, get in there. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's gonna just blast beams at me constantly. Leave. Come on. Okay, get in there. Oh yeah, this is Meteor Beam. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Meteor Beam is terrible for me considering, you know, the whole bug type thing. There you go. Yeah, it's aiming literally over everybody else. It is coming dead for me. Alright, there we go. Oh. Outrage. Alright, this attack, I just have to stay out of the Dracos, you know? You can come back. We are in trouble. Oh, okay. Okay, come back out. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. We might have to use a reviver, too. Alright, Outrage. Mega Evolve, and then, I think... Ah! Sheesh. Alright, now we dual Wing Beat. Leave me alone for a moment. I need to offer commands here. Alright. Double hit. Outrage. Oh. You stunned it. Let's go. Oh my god, are we actually running low on calorie? That's insane. I mean, also, I guess it just leaves the field sometimes. Come on. Oh, hit it! Oh no. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta... Look at this bitch! Oh, okay. We gotta do something before we lose. Well, we're gonna bring back our steel types here. What the hell? Alright. Pod. Help me out here. Oh, shit. Can you please stop sniping me? Like, I know it would be, like, no fun if it was just, like, sitting in the middle and just, like, beating up on all the little, computer-controlled players around it, but, like, Jesus Christ. I gotta kind of treat this like the, what was it, Mega Zygarde fight, where it's like, there's gonna be times where you just need to run. Because I'm clearly not running enough. Come on. Oh no, it's in the middle of a move. I can't do anything. Alright, come on. There we are. Alright, come on, buddy. Keep it pushing. Yeah, welcome to the fighting type trainer. She does fighting moves, even though she's not actually doing anything. Alright, there we are. There we are. Yeah, and again, like, I have sort of... It's the same system they had in Legends Arceus, where you have, like, a small amount of damage you can take, but you regen pretty quickly as long as you don't get hit, so... I just gotta not get hit for a little bit and I'll be A-okay. Unfortunately, I do get hard-focused in Phase 2. Which is, like... Oh god. Alright, come on. There we are. Alright, get back in there. I think I would need, like, better special attackers, people that can, like, stay farther away. Because, obviously, Goliathbot is a big Hulk and Bulkin Pokemon. It spends a lot of time just waddling around to where it needs to be. But then again, it doesn't need to be fast, I just need to keep myself safe. Alright. Okay, there we are. Okay, we can move now, I think, right? No, we can't? And then I can't target the vortex anymore. What are we doing? Alright. Okay, let's get back in there. We are no longer resistant to, like, the dragon moves or anything. Or neutral to rock, I guess, if it's using Meteor Beam. Like, yes, it fits with the Rayquaza lore, but come on, give me a break. Oh, God. Shit. Pod. Help me help you here. Oh. Alright. Fizzle. Oh, now it's coming back to do specifically this thing. Oh no, it just did outrage directly on my face. Alright, oh. Sheesh. We're just gonna do this early, so that maybe we can also spend another item moment on doing that. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, shouts out to that Goodra taking super effective damage from that attack. Where did... Oh, Scizor fainted, okay. Yeah, that's part of the, like, flaw of this system, in my opinion, where it's, like, your Pokemon, like, kind of come to a... If you can see the little circle on the ground when I use certain moves, they, like, always try to come back to a spot, like, right next to you if you're not constantly commanding them to fight, which is hard when you're getting hard targeted and you have to constantly drop targeting to dodge. I mean, again, like, maybe if you have a special attacker and you're, like, doing ice beams from the other side of the arena, it's a little easier. But I have a bunch of physical attackers because I'm running the best bug types I can find. Alright. We at least got a defense boost with this. So let's see how it goes. Oh. Hit. Do something. Okay, yeah, we got it down a lot more this time. Now we can actually get away. Alright, come on. When does this attack? Okay. Oh, never mind. My Pokemon wandered back into it because we were too close. That thing literally fills the entire arena, that burst of wind when it comes down. Alright, but we've got it. Unless we run out of time, which I think we might. Yeah, see how it wants to come over here because it's using a ranged attack? Alright, go in. Oh, come on. Oh, we got it, we got it. We're in there, we're in there. Oh, time stop. There we are. Yeah, thankfully there's those black spheres that sort of delay the timer. Alright, there we are, we did it. We just focused on dodging Meteor Beam some more. So I kept getting sniped out at low health. Alright, time to catch Rayquaza. Do I have anything special I want to use for this? Not really. Let's use a friend ball. That's kind of matching the color scheme. Alright. Rayquaza. I can already imagine Ansha's smile when she hears the news. Remember, we caught Rayquaza for Ansha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Yeah, I know. Alright, we're heading back to the hotel. Leaving hyperspace. Yeah, I think I'm done with, like, the story content, at least. Obviously, we'll get, you know, further dialogue to wrap everything up, but... Plus, there's another big thing that happens. This has kind of been the child's goal the whole time, is for us to capture Rayquaza. I love how did it go. Who knows, maybe we just ran. But no, we did not just run. We stuck with it for about 3 or 4 times. Big as hell. Goodness. Hello, Rayquaza. Look at the child. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokemon. It still makes me chuckle that she uses the word fine. It could never have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you all so very much. I mean, maybe she owes us a little bit. Say so. Oh, a Hoopa. And of course, it's funny that Hoopa did kind of have a similar role implied in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because that game's way of letting you just sort of catch old legends that weren't relevant to the story of that particular game. I guess new ones, if you want to call it that as well, because things from later generations and previous generations, as compared to Gen 3, was, you just occasionally, while soaring on the back of your Latios or Latias, you just stumble across maybe a big ring in certain locations that, oh, look, it's a portal to the lair of this other Pokemon. And then you just go fight a legendary in there. Just because, they're individual Pokemon. You still have to catch them all. What's the matter? Nothing, really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my dear mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef. Why would you have to stop? What? As long as Hyperspace Lumiose is still around, we'll want to keep exploring it. And we'd never keep you from seeing your mom, but didn't you say she'd be busy on shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ansha's donuts open for us. Yeah, who's that guy? I don't know what to say. Oh, even Korrina has a question. Why'd you want to give Rayquaza to your mom again? Thought such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. Aw. A wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be hard act to follow. She's such a good kid! And I admit I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give to Diantha. Like what? Just being there. Oh, even better. There you are. You're like 8 years old, kid. Just being there. Your mom's gonna love it. There are people in Pokemon you might never meet, even if you're in the same city at the same time. We managed to meet and did something amazing together. Do you think my mama would be happy with Pokemon Legends ZA game for Nintendo Switch 2 with Mega Dimension DLC? Alright. And everybody's talking about how much we love when our family shares tales with us of things that we haven't been through. Well, I would very much like my mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumiose. I'd hate to worry her by letting her know I've been slipping out of Hotel Richisime. And Korrina's like, oh yeah, she knows. She what? According to Jasant, yep. I suppose I can rest easy. Good job, kid. Shouts out to Rayquaza. Just sitting there. Am I interrupting anything? On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things. Can't wait to tell my dear mama all about it. All thanks to you, really. One day, I will become a Pokemon trainer, and I'll present you to Mama myself. Till then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me? There it is. I was wondering, it's like, do they give us an excuse to keep it? And it's like, yeah, they do. Thank you ever so much. I'm sure the... Hey, there you go. I'm sure there's the requisite fanfic about what happens when you transfer Rayquaza out of this game. Korrina, do you eat donuts? Look at you. You skinny. Alright. And Mama, 2 gifts. Array of donuts made with love. Second with a book. You made a book? Telling you a story of my adventures. Good job, Ansha. Okay. It's a little doodle. That's fine. Mama looks so very happy. Oh my gosh, the music rendition of this theme. Of her battle in particular is very funny. You can ask for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many chapters of my story. Oh, and then she's gonna keep dealing with Hyperspace Lumiose with the rest of us. Yeah, and I like that you deal with, like, the problems that would, like, cause Hyperspace Lumiose to eventually expand enough to subsume the real world. Like, halfway through. And then it's like, okay, go get Rayquaza. Just, don't worry, Hyperspace Lumiose is gonna exist as long as the plot needs it to. But it's not gonna be a danger anymore. Yes, concludes the story of how Ansha came to meet the fine Rayquaza. Well, happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. Thanks. I guess it's because we're skipping to morning. They're like, yeah, no battle zone. Alright. The in-game alarm is too realistic. I do not like it. Alright. Oh. Oh, a special new system. Please tell me this is something that lets me, like, seek out particular Pokemon. Start special scanning. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's called a side quest because we don't have anything more to do with the actual main quest. We are done with our DLC main quest. Now, what do you want? Oh. It's called a prison bottle. There we are. And who was like, ooh. What's wrong, Hoopa? Could hearing about that bottle have frightened you? Hoopa's like, yeah. I wonder what could be the matter. Hey, emergency! There's weird distortions suddenly appear. A bizarro energy pouring out of it. Doesn't seem to be connected to a rogue mega evolution. Still, whatever's at the center of all that power makes my hair stand on it. Like deep inside of the distortion room, my energy reading was strong. Oh, is there like a second Hoopa? It looks like Hoopa. Oh yeah, do we get an Unbound? Alright, it's good that we're able to catch one, rather than just having it be a little mascot on the side. What in the world is going on? Excuse me. I'm feeling that whatever has Hoopa so afraid is somehow related to that strange distortion. Hoopa seems very uneasy at the mere mention of another Hoopa. There we are. My gut is right 20% of the time! We like those odds, Townie. By the way, you're running a major corporation now, right? I'm glad you have so many advisors, because you're like 20 at most. Perhaps you should get your gut checked. Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, Jin Unbound. Alright, so there's two things we need to do. We just need to check on Corbo anyway, and then there's also a weird new distortion. There's more stuff to do here. Oh, wait, I think that person's, like, on the roof. They're, like, outside. I don't think they're in here. Oh, no, there is somebody in here. Naveen, what are you up to? Oh. What do you leave back home? I'd have asked you a favor. Ooh, a little devious. Second thought. Ansha, maybe. Person I need. Oh, Hoopa would be able to help with something. I'm afraid not! She's like, no! Hoopa's power is not to be misused as anyone's personal errand service. Let's go, Ansha! Stick to your guns. But don't you sometimes... I asked Hoopa to help bring my luggage here from Rishisume because it would have caused a stir if I had been seen lugging it through Lumiose myself. Sure thing, girl. Alright, no, she's even better as a character now. I'll tell you what my dear mama taught me. One mustn't expect others to do their work for them. Aww. You have a point. I've relied a great deal on others. Oh, poor guy. Sometimes I have to take matters into my own hand. Help me psych up for a battle. Okay. So I'm guessing we're just gonna have extra little side missions that are just like, have sparring matches against all the other people in the team. What, is Lita in the strategy room or something? No, she's probably, like, in the hallway. It's funny that we get to go to the third floor only during the time that there was a plot event going on up there. Actually, no, I don't think we ever got to go up to the third floor. I think it was just mentioned that the other character's staying up there, Korrina. This is Naveen's room. He left it unlocked. And then I think Lita is staying in Oath. Yeah. Very tidy. Love to see it. Look at all her sports drinks. Alright, I thought maybe I would find Lita hanging around and I'd also get a battle. Where is she? I don't know, who racist ass said that this guy was gonna specialize in dark types, so here we are. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright. Oh, I still have my, like, shitty movesets from hard focusing on the other fight. It's Goliath's body. It is not fast. It'll sit in the middle of that web. Alright. Thankfully, confusion does not mean much in this game. It just kind of fucks with the pathing a little bit. It's not even that much. Oh, that hurt. Alright, Pod. If only we had any of our stab moves. Oh, we do. We have Leech Life. This is mean. I'm bullying him. Alright. Look at that. No! Honey! Do something! Oof. We love our guy. Alright. Okay, we finally lost one Pokemon. Alright. Let's see. You can see, like, you know, if you use a ranged attack, your Pokemon will often want to, like, go to a particular range. If you use a close-up attack and they're already far away, they'll just have to go over there. Which is why I have Bullet Punch on Scizor. Is just, it helps it get into reach for Iron Head and Dual Chop. Although, obviously, we're gonna swap our moves back. And then you can use the moves that normally, like, force another Pokemon to switch out in this game to, like, literally just toss them away from you. That's how they sort of translated that effect. Like, Roar, instead of being, like, something that'll, like, somehow make the opponent start walking away, it makes the other... it just launches the opponent back. Same as Whirlwind. Yeah. You're both very strong indeed. But for all your strength, Naveen, you seem reluctant to go back home. May I ask why? Oh yeah, we're gonna get a little bit, I guess, of a explanation a little bit more about this. Because I know he mentioned in the main story about, like, you know, my grandmother that raises me does not super support my inclination to go into the arts instead of getting some more practical job. But he's good enough at it that, you know, bigwigs in fashion like it. So I'm not gonna pretend that, like, oh, he should get something more practical. You know? No, he can make it. As happy as I'd be to see my sister, I'd really prefer not to get another earful from my grandma. Yo! You gotta go see your sister then. She needs the help. Sorry, Ansha, it must have sounded selfish after how much you've been missing your mother. Seeing your grandmother would really be so awful. Perhaps it's alright not to see her. Life lessons for the modern day. You do not have to interact with people you do not want to interact with. Truly, this is one of those things where it's like a lot of very, very cruel and toxic people try to leverage their relationship with others to be like, no, 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 you have to let me beat on you a little. And it's like, no, you really don't have to let them beat on you. Verbally speaking in this case, but in some cases, more literally. What? I mean, I just wouldn't have expected you to say something like that. You shouldn't waste your precious time on things you hate doing. Spend that time bettering yourself instead. They really did, the localizers really were like, we're just gonna open up a therapy book here. Your revenge should be being better. Your grandmother accepts you after that, wonderful. But if not, you can still be proud. Because again, like, this is also one of those things where it's like, it's kind of like I was talking about way back when we did the Teal Mask DLC, where I mentioned, like, you know, there's different cultural values in different areas of the world, and the idea of, no, maybe you don't need to go out there and stir up shit and, like, make things more disorderly just because you're looking for the truth and trying to correct the story when the story works just fine. But no, it turns out for the Teal Mask, they were like, no, you should absolutely tell everybody that, like, hey, this child right here is completely innocent, and all those, you know, 3 big buff heroes that stole those really cool masks, yeah, they legitimately belong to the little ogre. And in this case, it's very interesting to hear, again, maybe this is me being very unfair, But it's interesting to hear a studio being like, no, you don't have to respect your elders. You are not shameful because your grandmother finds you something that doesn't appeal to her particular traditional values. You can be proud of yourself for your own work without the approval of your bloodline. You have Ansha, do you, Scrafty? Well, I can always work on finding ways to use my skills to make my little sister smile. And Grandma might appreciate that, and she adores my sister. He's got some dysfunction, what the hell? Aw. Thanks, Ansha. Eventually your grandmother will ease up as she sees the care and kindness you bring. I do hope that he says, like... Okay, I was gonna say, I do hope he says that and he doesn't just go, you know, she's so idealistic, she thinks that this is gonna get better. Because, like, it can get better. Especially because, again, like, her worry about you, because I'm assuming this is not just, like, an irrational hatred. I'm assuming it's, like, she's legitimately concerned that, like, oh, he's a daydreamer, he thinks he can do fashion, and he's not gonna get a good, steady job and get with a nice girl. It's like... But yeah, if assuming that is how Grandma is meant to be interpreted here, it is good to hear Naveen be like, look, if I keep doing what I love, if I'm happy with it, then, hey, Grandma will come along with it. Be nice not having to feel so resentful toward her. Yes! And again, that's kind of what, like, again, I made a little joke about it earlier, but that kind of is what the dark type is about. Like, it's kind of called evil type in Japan, but it's not quite the same sentiment. It's all about, you know, as you can tell from it, like, dealing extra damage to ghost types. Like, it's about being, you know, against the grain, sort of rebellious and disrespectful. Whether that's, like, a sneaky ninja in the case of Gren, or whether that's a punk like Scrafty. It's about being outside the norm. And, like, the idea of, again, being resentful of your precious ancestors is another thing that's, like, you know, very dark type. Battling, you brought me some new confidence. There we are. I'll keep on chasing my dreams, sewing needle in hand, for my sister's sake and for all my friends. Alright. We did that. Yeah, there are, like, more people in and on top of here that have quests. That's probably where Lita is, then. I wasn't crazy when I thought there might have been somebody on top of the building. How do we get over? Oh, I think it's just literally go to rooftop access. I don't know why I'm coming up here. There we are. Oh, okay. It's a shame that I've kind of gotten used to this outfit, but even then it's like, what the fuck are you wearing? One trainer to another. Sure. Thanks, teammate. Oh. Oh, it's just Lucario's. No holds barred. Alright, so that's a little different. I'm gonna have to, like, level mine up and think of Lucario ready for an explosive battle. Alright. Yeah, we're not actually doing that right now. Maybe later on today. I mean, I'm doing it a little bit shorter of a stream because it's so late, but getting off of work a little bit later, and therefore I'm getting on stream a little bit later. But... where the heck is this bottle? Here we are. Gosh. So, I'm assuming just Mabel, but it could be somebody else in the research lab. This side mission. We'll go to that soon. That's probably another mega. Oh my gosh, a bunch of stuff has opened up around town. There's 2 of these, plus a rematch. I'm assuming one of those is the Hoopa one, and the other one is not. Alright. Yeah, a lot of little side quests around town. Kind of surprised at how many opened up. Yeah, all the little extra megastones just on her person. Girl, satchels exist. But no, like, you know, the gradient is a little flamboyant, but it works. Alright. Let's do this first. And then we'll actually go progress that other side quest by going to the Syndicate. Like I keep saying, true millennial Mabel here, Grimp stance. Bad news time! Listen, you wouldn't believe this. I found a hacked Pokeball. I suppose you wouldn't know. Pokeball hacking was something Team Flare looked into back in the day. Our scientists developed a way to infect a Pokeball with a computer virus and mess with it in different ways, even render it unusable. Awful, right? Imagine what a nightmare it would have been for Kalos if this technology got out. And now it's give you a task time! No? That's a hacked Pokeball. Would you believe it's got the Pokemon called Volcanion inside? I'd love to know how a mythical Pokemon that rare got caught in the first place, but I digress. So, this seems like it's stupid out of the nowhere, just fine, give the player Volcanion, but back in Gen 6, Volcanion was in the data for the game because it was intended to be a mythical at some point, and then they never ended up, like, creating and releasing the event. So, this is kind of a joke on people having hacked their Volcanions into the game. So they didn't fucking distribute the Pokemon. I think that is what it is. At least, maybe it was like they did the event, like, later than they normally... Not normally would have, but, like, a lot later than people having, like, data mined the Pokemon and, like, just giving themselves one. The same way that you would just, like, give yourself extra copies of other legends. Yeah, like, there was a movie that had Volcanion, and I think they, like, might have distributed it around that time, but I think that was, like, after Sun and Moon came out. This Pokeball's hacked. It's unusable now. They do such serious and good hack checks at VGC. Nobody ever has hacked Pokemon. I want to let Volcanion out, but once I do, well, Volcanion will be out. It's probably battle time. And that's your time to shine, lackey. Okay. I set Volcanion loose, catch again, but in a ball that actually works this time. Let me know when you're ready to take on and catch Volcanion. Gosh. Here, let's remember to actually change our movesets. Except we're going to change them specifically for Volcanion. It's a lot of rock and ground. We probably don't have to use everybody. We're back in the real world and not in, like, hyperspace. This isn't going to be like a super duper boss battle the way that the actual Rogue Mega fight was. But even so. Here, let's put that there and then... Yeah, I think Gunk Shot is literally just stronger than a lot of my lower power rock moves doubled. Earthquake and Rock Slide are a little stronger, so I'm leaving those. Well, when you introduce the same type attack bonus, this is 200, this is literally weaker than Gunk Shot. We're going up against a fire water. Alright. You Water is going to be neutral. We might as well, because this is not the real games where water would be absorbed by its ability. There's no abilities. I guess we can... Oh, no, we get Waterfall. I was going to say I guess we can hang on to Leech Life, but nah, we can do Waterfall. Same type attack bonus is a hell of a drug. There we are. I like having priority on down. I don't know why. Priority on B. Obviously, I do that for Scizor constantly. Just leave Bullet Punch down there. You already have 2 of these, and I believe you have Wake Plus. Plus doesn't do much, it just enables me to use it as a plus move for one of those 4 sections of the Mega Gauge. I will just leave Rock Slide, I don't need to grab anything else. Alright, you. Heal is gonna do not much, it's double resisted. It would literally be better to grab the bug move. What else do we have? Do we have any, like, decent normal attacks? I guess Wing Attack is okay. Yeah, this is not a fight for Scizor. I'm just not gonna change its moves. We can give it Lunge back at least. And then something over into the top. Again, not anything I'm actually gonna use in this upcoming fight, but something. Beedrill, give it back Drill Run, give it back Lunge, even though, again, he'll be using Drill Run Poison Jab, pretty much. Maybe throw in a Protect. Actually, let's just teach it Swords Dance. Why not? A Pinsir... Nothing wrong with Outrage, but Earthquake is super effective. And then we can get some of these fighting moves back. Pinsir doesn't have anything to do with fighting type, but hey. I guess we can teach it like what? Wide. And let's keep Dual Wing Beat, because it's 2, 45s. There we are. Yeah, okay. We'll figure it out. Got the guts! This is one minor problem. I've whacked together a device that should let us wipe out the virus so we can open the Pokeball without destroying it, but... Well, since Pokeball got such a mighty Pokemon in, I had to use creative methods to find a way to get that thing open. I can basically guarantee that once Volcanion gets free, you're going to be dealing with one angry, powerful opponent. You got nothing to worry about, because I went and called in a Volcanion expert to help us. Oh, it's Yvonne! I'm the Volcanion expert. I jogged through every street in this city, so I knew the quickest route here from Lumiose Press. You remember Ms. Yvonne from the Zia Real? Well, she's an associate editor at Lumiose Press. She's just found a top-secret memo. In order to cause a steam explosion powerful enough to blow up mountains, the Pokemon must have an organ with extremely high temperature that can instantly vaporize water into steam. They also talk about how great its power can be, enough to change Kalos' geography. The southern part of the Kalos region, there seems to be a custom to revere Volcanion as a nation-building Pokemon. What's more, people seem to believe that a steam explosion caused by Volcanion created the plane where they live. So it's a little, so it is kind of like representative of industrialization with its whole steam theme. It sounds ridiculously powerful. There was once a huge mountain range in southern Kalos until it was obliterated in a massive explosion of unknown origin. Smells like Volcanion to me. Make me thrilled about what could happen when it gets out. No matter what, we can't just leave it stuck in a hacked Pokeball. So with that, I guess it's time to introduce you to this lab's basement. Yeah, because after what we just heard, what we want to do is put it inside the foundation of the building. So it can completely collapse it. Why are we in a void? They really don't respect Volcanion at all. Why did we get just put in a fucking void? Alright. We're dealing with powerful special water moves and fire moves. So, tough. Oh, nice. Why do you keep using haze? Alright, we used it a little late. We'll get the rhythm down eventually. Oh, it's poisoned. Too early. That's fine. Where are we? Oh, bye. Do I get a do-over? Yeah, I do. Thanks, Mabel. Oh, we just have to talk to her again? Alright. Oh, I probably should have healed up first. That's fine. They have no respect for this guy. They put him in the void. This is definitely a normal basement and not just fuck Volcanion. It's honestly going to actually be difficult to catch it, though. Oh, wrong move. Oh, bye. Yeah, that's super effective, buddy. Alright. Hey! Leave me out of this. Nice. We actually don't want to Mega Evolve right now, because it keeps clicking overheat. You never know. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we have to go through that whole thing again. At least give me better than 2 arrow ranking if you're gonna make it like a mandatory, not mandatory, but like a, you know, story fight and not necessarily like a, like, oh, something that you can just find out in the wild. Do Ultra Balls have a better chance? Maybe. I don't remember the bonus on a dive ball, and besides, I think I used all of them. Alright, we have 3 arrows on this one. There we go. To the victor goes Volcanion! Strange how even the most riled up Pokemon will chill out once you catch it, huh? My pulse is still racing watching you go toe-to-toe with a mythical. If I could perhaps ask one small favor in return for the info I provided. Would you mind letting Volcanion do away with some parts of Lumiose? Just enough to clear a nice long track or a marathon. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Only joking, of course. Anyway, I think I can get a fantastic article out of all this. My editor-in-chief won't believe her eyes. I had no time to jog back to work. Lumiose Press won't wait for me. Alright. I kind of get how Volcanion must have felt, losing its freedom thanks to Team Flare's misdeeds. Not that my guilty cage is exactly the same as being stuck in a hacked Pokemon. At least now Volcanion's got a new partner. You get to show it all kinds of interesting stuff to see and do, the way only a Pokemon trainer can. I've gotten to see some pretty neat things thanks to you and your buds too, I guess. What a ride! Now get lost, kid. Till next time, maybe. There are some people that have some very particular complaints about how he has regular berry lipstick and not, like, a shade of blue from X and Y. Even though she still has, you know, obviously blue hair, as revealed here, blue eyes. It would just make sense. No, because I think it was just like, better contrast with the bright orange Flare uniform back then, whereas now it's like, you know, it's nice to have some variety here. Alright. What is all these? Oh yeah, we need to, after this one, do... Now what is this? There you are. Oh, it is Lita! What's up with you? You're staring very intently. Oh, never mind. Furious sigh. Don't mind me, just thinking some thoughts. Like about Ansha, isn't she impressive? She made her Rayquaza dreams come true. Team therapist, look at us go, over some coffee. Guess I'm just feeling behind. Remember what I told you about the friend I was rooming with when I first moved here? Tried out for a talent agency and got in? There's my brother, well, half-brother. We've got different moms. I think they don't actually say his name, but it's heavily implied that this is the little side character from... Not side character, like, one of the ensemble cast, if you will, from, the original X and Y games. Oh, I've never met him or talked to him. Oh, we do mention his name. His name's Tierno. He's a successful dancer. I'm glad Big Boy got his shot, at least. All these people in my orbit are achieving their dreams, and it's like, how come I'm not? Hey, you're doing great. Thanks for saying that, but also, like, you're a pretty great trainer. Confidence comes more naturally when you're already doing well, you know? Let's go, Starmie. But maybe. One more battle. Oh, not Lita's Lament. Yeah, for some reason, I guess they weren't plugged in right. My headphones are complaining at me. I might even just call it a little earlier, but we're gonna head to Rust's headquarters at least. Did I actually have to talk with Corbo, or was it just a matter of, okay, we do. Get ready to start special scanning. Special? Okay, let me explain. You know how pockets of Hyperspace Lumiose are still appearing? Well, they are unlike any we've seen so far. We developed a system to locate distortions that lead to these new pockets of hyperspace. We call it the Special Scan System. Well, I say we, but it was the fine eggheads at Quasartico who did the developing. When we run a special scan, it should pinpoint a rare distortion that leads to an unknown pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose. But the system's not quite ready, which is why I need you. Go do some hyperspace survey tasks so we can get enough data to run a special scan. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of the main line, except for the fact that it's technically side missions. Yeah, I'm assuming that that's, like, the main thing we're doing going forward, is just, like... And I'm hoping that it's like, oh yeah, you get to just, like, suss out whatever individual mons you're looking for from the hyperspace decks. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to keep looking around for those things that fulfill those other side quests I'm looking to fill out. Speaking of which, mission list, let's go back to this one. Gosh, there's not a whole lot around that area of town, huh? I guess we can come to Wild Zone 2 and double check that there really isn't like a little cafe we can drop in at or something. I guess it's just on the other side of this building here. It'll be alright. Well, now I'm getting all mixed up. There we are. Do you have enough bug moves on our guys? Not really, because we were all focused on that other fight. I think this is a moveset I like for Volipede. You grab Leech Life, and maybe we can have Drill Run on Waterfall. Oh, let's have Iron Head in case we Mega. I like that. There we are. You're doing great. You put Lunge back. You need a bug move. There we are. Alright. We're gonna lead off with Scizor, I think. Oh, actually, I think she has a lot of waters. Lead off with Pod. Yeah, I really shouldn't have picked up an extra steel move for Pod. Oh, Vapo. This Leech Life is doing numbers on these Pokemon. What the hell? None of them are Psychics. None of them are weak to it. Pod! Pod, you're a demon. Oh, perfect. We have an Ice type. Finally. Something weak to this move. There we are. I'll do this. Here you go, Starmie. Shine like the star you are. Nice. Oh, guess who's hanging out? That rules! How long have you been there? Right about when your battle started. Aw. Why were you two battling anyway? Oh. Feeling stressed lately? I thought a good battle might help me get my groove back. What I think, Lita? You're amazing. You're part of Team MZ, the crew that saved all Lumiose. You can hang with someone as crazy around as but you must be amazing. This is truly that is the DDD theory of power scaling, where it's like, you know, you're part of the entourage. You have fair fights against the guy that's the main character. Plus, you got something that's all your own. You're dancing. You and Starmie move like you share one mind. Wow, Korrina. That means a lot. Best you're talking about, Lita. Reminds me when I first took up the mantle of Mega Evolution Successor. I had so much to learn about Mega Evolution. There's still so much I don't know. Eventually there will be another successor. I'll have to figure out what to pass on to them. But I decided to focus on what I know for sure I can do. That's helped me keep moving forward. I am literally not involved in this at all. Good job, Lita, though. We love to see women supporting women. Oh, what is your problem? Mega Evolution is even more mysterious to me now than when I first started. I wish someone would just tell me its deal. That's what you are here for, to tell us. Alright. Yeah, like I keep saying, we got, oh, look, a 2-star Mega. Yeah, we gotta check the wild zones here for some of these normals and psychics that are needed for that one quest I'm on. We could also catch a Trico. Oh, and we need more Tatsugiris as well. I'm surprised that, well, not surprised, it's like a little frustrating that none of them have shown up. I feel the 4-star zone I might be able to find, what's it called? Like more Pokemon than just the ones advertised, or their previous evolutions or future evolutions in the case of Crabrawl or Crabominable. I feel like maybe I can find a Viper in there, I don't know. This. Oh, I still haven't caught a Cryogonal, that's right. Oh, this is the guy in the alleyway that I get my EMs from. Please tell me we get more of those. Oh. Genesect? We're getting everybody in this game. Genesect is an ancient bug Pokemon altered by a certain organization. Be equipped with 4 different kinds of drives, or so they say. 4 drives I just so happen to have acquired. Why'd you buy them off me? I've got some very interesting info to share once you get all 4. I would love to. Finally, I'll get some more fire and ice coverage for my team. Oh. Oh, I have to go find them and then show them to him, I guess. Oh no, you do buy them off him. And I have plenty of cards. Like, as much as I like Scizor, I think Genesect might be better for me in this game. Especially because also, Also, you can only use so much Mega Meter, you know? It's not like you're gonna constantly have each Pokemon Mega. Oh? Oh! Yeah, another distortion for another mythic. Yeah, this is a good job for Wah here. It is a 5-star, and I have run out of all my 5-star donuts, I guess. Do we go with it, or do we double back and get a 5? We'll double back and get a 5. I will probably end the stream pretty soon. We're just gonna check on some of these other ones. Oh. I guess I accidentally put it on the roof when the person's down there. Oh, hey. Is this one of the guys that was, like, down with Quasartico? Lumiose Safety Group, yeah. It wasn't exactly decorous to surround the CEO of Quasartico and pelt accusations at her. On behalf of our group, please accept my most sincere apologies. Can't protect Lumiose's integrity of manners, we can't maintain our own. Oh, that's cool. The peace and calm of our city citizens. Lumiose Safety Group's North Star. Peace and calm is under threat once more. The popular online account called Hex Maniac Channel has been sharing videos about occult phenomena. The content has shared discontent in our fair city. Oh, they say there's a ghostly woman haunting a building on North Boulevard. They're spreading misinformation. They'll be hearing from us. At the hour when the grandest shadows tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white, they who dare thrust their fists toward the earth, they find a ghostly child creeping near. So do I have to, like, fall from a great height and, like, actually do a 3-point landing, or no? Is this true? Find out yourself if you dare. Truth in the eye, beholder. Have it. Could they be telling the truth, or are they making it all up for the clout? Please look into it for us. I'm sure you can do it. The grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white. I'm assuming there's somewhere with, like, a Pokeball symbol on the ground, or even on a wall. And then it's like, there's like a some sort of big object that casts a shadow on it. Anyway, what else are we doing? Oh, wait. I keep going towards the one that's marked, but, like, no, the marked side quest is just the Genesect portal, I think. A Pokemon I've never seen before appeared. Now I don't know what to make of it. It looks squishy, yet somehow sturdy. Oh, shit! I was just about to say, is it Melt? Is it Big Man Melt Metal? Is that Schmel Metal? Is that Joel Metal? Are we able to, like, evolve Meltan in this game? Or is that still, like, something you can only really do and go, and then we'll maybe get the two of them separately in this game? Hey, another job for Wah with the two super effectives, I guess, and then two not very effectives. But yeah. Better than a lot of my guys that have... Oh my gosh. There we are. Oh, there's a distortion. Meltan, you call it, must have come here from the other side. Please do something about the distortion. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a 1-star distortion? I'll just pop in and out. 1-star distortion. Oh, hello. Look at all those Meltans. Over here! Where are you? I like how the... There we are. For some reason the quest marker points up... Oh no, I think it's a quest marker for the quest I have flagged, not this one. Pardon me. You like Meltan? Yeah. Hello? You like Mel Metal? Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Weird dream logic, I guess. I hope you'll like Mel Metal forever. Do we just get it? We just get it! We don't even have to fight it! Yo, we got Joel Metal? This DLC is kind of worth it for, like, I guess, competitive players if they're looking for, like, Mel Metal, which is almost entirely inaccessible without Go. If you're looking for... what else? That Volcanion I was just talking about. Although I don't know how many of the Pokemon that are in this game accessible will be allowed in VGC because, oh yeah, they're legends now. I guess they're still called Mythicals, even though This game gives you a way to get them in-game instead of only through, oh, special distribution. And it's kind of interesting that it all depends on when it first appeared. I mean, same as Darkrai being literally in the main story, even though it was originally a mythical. Well, main story of this particular DLC. I'm guessing this is just more battles. Like, you can rerun more boss fights. That's what they're gonna tell us in there. Hey, Vinny. Where's Jet? A most desperate request. A personal request. I must get a certain Pokemon for my daughter's birthday. You absolutely must have a Mimikyu. I tried explaining that Mimikyu are nocturnal, and perhaps not the best Pokemon for a young child to look after. She replied that if I did not get her one, she would insist I give back my precious hair tie. Yes, this hair tie is in fact a gift from my daughter. She crafted it by hand, felting Mareep wool, wow, to create an adorable work of art. It is what people know me by. It has become a part of my very identity. I cannot have her take it back. Unfortunately, Mimikyu are not found in the Kalos region, perhaps in Hyperspace Lumiose. I think we have it. I think we have one. Oh, I don't. Okay, thanks. I thought I did. I guess not. Keep it big. Oh, like a further around. Alright. I thought I might have seen it around, didn't I? Oh, I guess not. Maybe this one? Let's just go to one of the ones that has Pokemon we don't have. Oh look, catching Power Grass. We'll definitely be able to catch Trico. Alright. Alright, we also want to catch alphas and sneak up on Pokemon, so... Oh, is this where... Oh no, this is where Badoo? Alright, yeah, we just need to destroy one more floater, and then we need to hopefully catch that Trico. Oh, there we are. Oh, there we are. There we are. Oh, wonderful. I was looking for this. Is that false wall? This one, right? No. Is there a false wall in this version? I guess maybe not. We got stuff that goes in all directions. Let's get out of here. There's not much more to do. You know, I have like 3 5-star things. The Genesect is a 5-star distortion, as well as this one, and then there's also just the rematch. Alright. We will call it here. It's already past 11. I'll see everybody next time.